Arriving at another Army Corps of Engineer campground, and this is the part where we start our setup for our making it a home, making our house into the home. Usually at the entrance, my wife goes ahead to do the paperwork and kind of lead me in, but because I drive 99% of the time, and then she gets to park it. Okay, so we just arrived at our site, and my assistant managed to park the coach. So now I started the clock to see what it takes for us to set up. So the first thing we have to do is we're going to open the slides, and then we're going to hook up the electricity and the water. That's all we have over here. So this is the inside of the RV. Everything is closed, and this is the way we kind of travel. The chair is secured. My computer station. Doors are locked. There are several sets of doors, and bedroom is closed as well. So we go ahead and we'll start opening the slides. Kind of gives it more space. Okay, now we'll open the slides in the back. Usually starts with the small one. And the other one we're gonna... I'm on driver's side. So now opening the both slides in the bedroom gives us access around the bed into the closet and other areas. So next stop, we're gonna hook up the water and electricity. Most of the Army Corps campgrounds are not full hookup, but we usually look for electricity as number one. Go to utility because this is all electric coach, so electricity is something we need the most. So in this particular case, we do have a water, which we'll use as our regular water source. We'll also fill up our tank, so make sure that our full 100-gallon freshwater tank is usually full before we leave. And in this case, we also have 50 amp service, which is really top what we need. Sometimes we have to settle for 30, but if we only have a 30 amps, then we have to make a choices. Do we just only run one air conditioner, one stove burner or something? So we have to be selective what we run. So, but we do have semi-full hookup here, and that works for us. Also in this particular case, we're not opening the big slide. Big slides are the most cumbersome, the heaviest and sluggish and the rest of it. And we want to save this for longer stays of 7 days or a month. So in this particular case, we're not opening it, just to keep it few things from breaking. All right, one of the last things we'll do, we'll close the privacy shades. We'll close that in a couple of minutes. Also, at this point, we don't need the engine running anymore, so we'll be turning the engine off as well. The camera we don't need. So now we have a power, we're hooked up to water. We start the computer station, loosen up the chairs. We'll turn on some AC, unlock the doors, make the bed and put stuff away. A couple of more minutes. I just plugged in the Starlink, so they should take a couple of minutes to boot up. Picnic chairs are out, facing the river, and all that in less than 10 minutes. So just a couple of little details on the inside. Put some paperwork away and get things all sorted out. But it takes us about 10 minutes from the time we park it and level the coach, to open the slides and set up the shop. And so this is our new home for the next 3 days. Also wanted to point out, and then this particular setup and stay, we're not using the wheel covers, and we're not using the windshield cover shades from protection from the sun, but because 3 days is just too much work and no need to do that. So this is our standard setup: 3 slides open, picnic chairs out, water and electric hookup, and Starlink, which we found out to work great in most circumstances, except extremely shady areas that we have to kind of go without. But for the most part, it works really well. So, but this is the end of the season here. There's a handful of us hanging around, but we are on our way east, and this is just one of the stops that we are making. Quiet little Army Corps of Engineer campground. One of our favorites. Army Corps, not necessarily campground, but Army Corps of Engineer we find to be the best campgrounds around for the money. Thanks for watching. If you are in this kind of business, if you like to follow us, subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you down the road. Take care.